Imagine living in a metal cage the size of a coffin. In Hong Kong, over 200,000 people do. They're packed into cage homes and subdivided flats, some as small as 15 square feet. That's the size of a closet. No windows, no privacy. Sometimes not even your own toilet. You'd think this is happening in a struggling country, but Hong Kong is one of the richest cities in the world. This is a city with 68 billionaires and a population of just 7.4 million, the highest per capita in Asia. And yet, 1.36 million people live below the poverty line, earning less than 4,800 Hong Kong dollars a month, around 610 United States dollars. So how did one of the wealthiest cities become one of the most unequal? Housing. For 14 years straight, Hong Kong is ranked as the most unaffordable housing market in the world. The average flat costs 18.8 times the median annual income according to Demographia. They live in cage homes, or subdivided flats, no bigger than a parking space. That's higher than Singapore, higher than the US, and among the worst in any developed economy. Since Hong Kong has minimal taxes and limited welfare, what you earn is what you survive on. For the poor, even rent is out of reach, so they live in coffin homes made of metal bars, stacked on top of each other in tiny rooms. Some people share a space with 20 strangers, with just a curtain separating their lives. Rent for one is up to 5,000 Hong Kong dollars a month. Tycoons like Ka-shing and the Kwok family saw their wealth surge during COVID. While food charities reported a 50% spike in demand, billionaire profits rose, but the poor lined up for meal boxers. Because only 7% of Hong Kong's land is allocated for residential use, 40% is locked up as country parks, untouched. The government controls all land sales and releases parcels in limited, massive blocks. Only the largest developers like Sun Hung Kai, CK Asset, and New World Development can afford to bid. Just 5 families control over 70% of private housing in Hong Kong. These real estate tycoons are billionaires, while thousands live in cages, barely big enough to lie down in. 80% of under 35s believe they never will. Their biggest goal isn't wealth, it's escaping a cage. About jobs, finance and real estate drive the economy, but don't hire them. Most workers are stuck in low-paid gig or service jobs. The minimum wage is 40 Hong Kong dollars an hour, about 5 United States dollars and 10 cents, while a basic lunch can cost 70 Hong Kong dollars. In other words, an hour's pay can't buy a meal. Public housing exists, but waiting lists stretch over 6 years, with 250,000 applicants still in queue. Many people wait a decade, and yet, the wealth keeps concentrating. In 2023, the Gini coefficient, which measures income inequality, hit 0.539. The contrast is insane. Luxury malls sit above cage homes. Tesla showrooms across the street from food banks. Most young people no longer dream of owning a home. This isn't just inequality. It's a system built to benefit the few, while the many sleep in metal boxers.